IIT. Ma'am has also earned a diploma in web technology from CDAC ACTS Pune, a BE in computer engineering from SPPPU, and diploma in computer from MSBTE, a true testament to her technical prowess. In her dynamic work profile, Sarita ma'am brings over 9 years of expertise. She is honed to her skills as a developer in Java at startup companies for 3 years as data analyst in data governance at IBM Pune using tools like Information Governance Catalog, IGC, and Information Analyzer, and a data engineer in data governance and Accenture Private Limited Pune for 5 years, mastering Calibra and Microsoft, but her impact goes far beyond the corporate world. She is authored two enlightening books, Nav Kamal, Truth of Life, and Root to Fruit, and has conducted inspiring lectures on the importance of education in various schools. Her invited talks at prestigious institutions include AI governance at Government College of Engineering and Research, Avasari, career guidance and AI intros at Pravara Rural Engineering College, Loni, machine learning for decision making at AISSMS College of Engineering, Pune, and sessions on cybersecurity, AI in microbiology, and AI in interior design at Kendriya Vidyalaya, Pune, and Ferguson College. Adding to her accolades, she has secured second prize at a state level competition organized by Samarastha Manch, Pune, for her topic on Ahilyabai Holkar, the ideal of Indian women's thought. So, dear audience, please join me in a warm welcome for Sarita Shivaji Bagmare, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. First, I would like to correct one sentence. I am not a doctorate. I have completed my ME in computer engineering. Okay. Before going to our discussions, I am more focused. I have seen the from since 3 to 4 days this faculty development course is going on, where I have seen that a lot of the tools get covered. I would like to share the basic introductions of AI, what exactly that, and the related terms of AI. So let me share my screen. Can you please confirm, ma'am? Can you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Your slides are visible.
Okay.
It's changing also. Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay. We will focus today what exactly AI. Nowadays, so many tools are available, thousands, millions of AI concepts. If you start the YouTube as well, the AI, immediately the ads on AI is going on. So instead of directly use that, I would like to basically cover what exactly the AI and how we are need to be a thing, how we roadmap the AI so that we can utilize even we are from a different stream. Okay. So before going to the artificial intelligence, I would like to focus, or I will give the remembrance of our natural intelligence. Yeah, the AI is not a powerful, means we cannot say the means AI is that much powerful rather than us. It's a developed base of only our neural intelligence. So whatever the human brain systems, whatever the idea for the AI, artificial intelligence, is from our neural intelligence. Because why I'm giving the more importance, because the base of AI it's our neural intelligence. That's the human has. If you see we are considering instances, the Einstein is a very cleverest person in the world, and he just having a 2% capacity of a brain. Then think that how much capacity we self have. How we are very lucky for means that we have the brain ability, so that we are on that basis we are creating some artificial things. Now, AI is started, it is from a 90s started itself, but more focused coming to the picture in 2024. Actually, the John Hofstede and the Jeffrey Hinton started to be they are thinking like a machine should be act like a neural intelligence. Means it should be a whatever. So it should be a work as a neural network. At that time, the more pictures of AI is come into the pictures, and it is a really now it is a vast in our throughout the world. So first thing is that let me explain what exactly the when the it's a when the machine is act like a human brain with the help of some functions and algorithm, and providing the output to the user is nothing but artificial intelligence. Now, whenever the artificial intelligence is come into the pictures, we have a different features for that. It is a generalized learning, means it should be a, means suppose we are considering a robot as an artificial intelligence product, so it should be a give the expected performance with a different various as there is a different sectors. Accordingly, the robot should give the output for the that specific subject. As we can see, there is a mathematical suppose there is area of mathematics, it should give the answers accordingly. So the area, and it should be the most generalized learning, it is for all various subjects. Now the reasoning, whenever we in day-to-day activities, there is so many things that where we need a decisions. So most powerful thing of AI is that it is providing a decision. I mean, it has the ability of a decision making, and it is giving that is very useful for us. How we will check? I mean, further on we can see how exactly it is giving a decisions on the basis of a provided input. Then the artificial intelligence has a power of a problem solving. Whenever any user want or the end user want any solution of anything, just asking to the chat gpt, it gives the thousands of solutions. If you provide the text in the copilot, I want this thing, I want this images, then it is that like that, it's providing a solution to us in easy way. Now we can see, means here one single product like a robot, that is nothing but artificially it is get means it provided the intelligence artificially and having the features generalized learning, reasoning, and the problem solving activity. Now, whenever we are calling a AI, there is a different terms come into the picture: the strong AI, weak AI, DML, ML. So more here we will see what exactly the AI strong and the weak AI. Whenever the artificial intelligence is working for a single purpose, that will we can say a weak AI. And if it is performing for the multiple tasks or the different tasks, it is, we can say, a strong AI. Then along with that, we have a ML, that is nothing but a machine learning, and the DL nothing but a deep learning. Now, when we are saying these terms, okay, let me explain these terms one by one. So, deep learning is a subset of machine learning, and machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, that is a AI, is a very general term. Inside that we have a ML and then DL. Now, the artificial intelligence is providing a mechanism that the systems are working as a human brain. Then the machine learning is giving the output, a predicted output with the basis of provided input, and based on that input and the algorithms that machines or model have, it is giving a output. That is nothing but a machine learning. And a deep learning is the same with the help of understandings of a human neural networks. The deep learning get established, and it's having a it is means it having a different input layer. On that basis, it will provide the decisions to the human. That is nothing but a deep learning. Okay. Suppose take example, we have a picture of means how exactly they are predicting. Whenever the deep learning or the machine learning is predicting our output, it is actually exactly predicting. Sometimes the output may the appropriate or expected to the user, or sometimes whenever means when if we ask any questions to the chat GPT, then chat GPT will answer. Suppose that if you are saying I want a post, and the chat GPT provide the images. Again, we are asking a question. If it is not satisfied, again we are asking questions. Then again it will provide. Means what happening? The internally it is predicting what might be, means a prediction on the basis of input provided and the various assumptions and the output correlations, and then it will be a display the output. Now suppose we have the two objects. One is a tomato and one is a cherry. So whenever the system we are providing, this is simple example I want to highlight. Just it is exactly not might be, but it is near about, it is a following the things. Okay. So with respect to this two object, we have features like a size and the type of stem. Now, whenever we are storing these features, the tomato is means a bigger size than a cherry, and the stem is different from the cherry. Okay. Now, this is an input along with the label will provide to the system. Okay. Now, what happened in a deep learning without human interruptions? If we provided the basket of a fruit, then the deep learning need to decide which object is a tomato and which is a cherry. As already the model or already the system get trained on the basis of the input data sets, and and then it will be give the solution like it is a tomato and another is a cherry. Because if there is a size is a bigger, it will consider as a tomato, and if there is a a type of the stems, we can the system will able to decide it is a cherry. And the means it will check what is the input from my end, means what is the input inside the machine, and how can we match that given object to the input object, and then it will separate that object and will say this means it can distribute among that, and it might be the give the appropriate answers to us. So this is nothing but a deep learning. Again, again, I would like to highlight one another example. Uh, as a human, we have ability to search different techniques of writing. Suppose there are three kids and their writing style of a nine number is a different. So as a human, we can easily find out this. Yeah, this is exactly the nine number, even though their writing style is a different. But how the system will work for that? The so for that, what happens? We need to be provide this different style to the system. Then system will store there is a different input layers available, there is a neuron channels, so it will capture that where exactly the nine numbers. So means internally what happening, we have a pixels on the top of that, that number is suppose there is a nine numbers, so whatever the activated pixels will get counted, that combinations of activations activated pixels was stored inside the system in the different input layers. Then using the activation function, we will provide the output. This is a nine number. Just a minute. Just a minute, ma'am. I will take care. Sorry for the interruption. Let me share my screen again. Okay. So in that way, the internal neural network will be, this channel will get activated. It will save the different style of the nine system. And then whenever an user is asking, it will provide the output on that basis. Okay. Now, whenever we are preparing for the artificial intelligence, we have different languages. From that, any from this okay. So we have a list of languages like a Python, R, Perl, Ruby, and the Java, C++. From these languages, the Python, I would like to recommend a Python because it having means it is a simple to understand. Any different stream of the peoples can learn the Python easily, and the Python has a vast libraries along with it. So the R, Perl, Ruby, Java is according to the trend AI system we can use. Okay. Now go into the going forward. We have a different. Recently, we have generative AI, agentic AI, AI agents. So these are the different terms. So the generative AI, after the means a deep learning, it is a means generative AI is a subset of a deep learning. Now till what means till a deep learning, it is providing as a output whatever we are providing the lab input on that basis. Generative AI is nothing but it is a generating something. Like suppose you have provided a text and you want an image of that. If you provided the information about any poster and you want a picture of that, at that time it will generate in the different format. It like me the audio, it might be the images on the basis of the requirement. It will generate the output. Now, if you see the core heart of a generative AI is nothing but a LLM. The LLM is nothing but a large language model in the that is used where it having the huge amount of a text input to the LLM. It's a simple example of that. That is, we are using in day-to-day activity. That is Google Gemini or the Chat GPT as well. If you're asking something, then it will provide in with the help of text output. It will generating the output. Suppose when you are means you are asking for the images or the audio, and it is providing image posters or the if you want a flow chart diagram, or if you want a statistical diagram, at the time it is generating the image, so it will be it will come under the generative AI. Now, how exactly the workflow is going on for this? We have an input text. Insidely, the machine has an input text. Then it will tokenize that text, and then neural processing will happen. And on that basis, it will have prediction and the outputs. That's why while studying of artificial intelligence, we need to understanding about the statistic and probability as well, so that it will be the easy to understand how the system is working and how is AI is training a model, and on that basis how it is providing the output. Suppose for this example, we have the data and the label. In the traditional data, what is happening on the basis of a data and the labels, it will be easy to classify the objects, and it will provide the exactly label. The generative, in case of the generative AI, what happening? Some means the whatever the input is providing, it is might be the unstructured, and it on that basis even it will generating the new things. So that is the excellent means features of AI that is recently we are using in a market. So if you see the data is in a different format, like a text, images, speech, structured data, and we have then we have a trend a model where from which we are expecting the output. Then we have a different task, like we are asking questions. We want analysis of the then the information extraction. Sometimes we want the information from our system. Then we want to generate the images, object recognition, and the instruction following means what we are whenever we want a new thing from the input and we want to generate something, that will be a come under the generative AI. So now what exactly the AI agents? So AI agents are nothing but, see, whenever you are asking the questions to the system and it is providing the output. Now, till this, it is a fine. It is a really a good. But sometimes it is happening that we want a decision itself from a system as the human is here. If you ask to anyone that I want to book a ticket, if you're your friend, then your friend will suggest that, see, this is having low price, if you can cheap price, and if you can go means whenever you want anything a decision, you have the n number of the factors that need to be in consideration. The same way the agents are working. They are providing. Suppose you are asking for a book a ticket, then it will understand the request, what exactly the user want. Then it will check the options and the prices of a different means while you're booking a ticket, it will check. Then it will be act as exactly a book and then confirm and update. Suppose you are not satisfied the whatever, then it will be a trend inside, it will be an input for the system, and it's in spiral way. Again, that predictions is going into the it is looping and provide the output. Now, if you see, if you ask, means I want a cheapest price, means a cheapest flight booking, okay, then the core of generative AI is a LLM. LLM is nothing but a large language model. That's it having the huge amount of a text input. But how there should be the someone that will be help, because we want a specific for the flight now. Then there are the APIs, okay, that API will help us, that flight APIs, okay, information about the flight it will provide. It is a nothing but external tools, that is extensions for the LLM. Now the API will help, application programming interface will help to the LLM. With the coordination of that, they will check which means from where we need to book the ticket, so that it will be advantageous for the user. Now it will search the flight, then decides the cheapest and then book it. Means now if you see, it is not providing the output, it is giving a decisions. It is also helping us to book our tickets. So that is nothing but a AI agents. Now what happening? While we are performing any activity, it is not compulsory that only single API will help. Now flight. Suppose I want to book a flight for the for different country. At that time, suppose I want to book a ticket from means for the different country. At that time, the visa check is also need. Again, I need a different APIs. That API will help me to check the visa limit, means expiry, everything, and then means combining that both LLMs or the agents, we can perform, means it will be a in the best way. It will book a ticket for us. That is nothing but agentic AI. Means here are multiple agents of AI models as a working. Now, if you see here, so whenever the user is asked to the AI agent, the AI will be a plan accordingly. Then make a decisions on that basis. It will learn whatever the input you have given. It will come, means that is in means whenever you are asking the question, that question is also input for the system. It will take the consideration. If you are not satisfied, it will give another solution. Again, it will happen. So the agents are working. So, and these things are happening within a fraction. So see how the powerful the servers of AI is working, and they are providing a solution to us. Now, here is a comparative study of what exactly means the generative AI agent and the agentic AI. According to the task capability, the generative AI is based means answers based on predefined knowledge. Okay, AI agent is a tech input, decides and complete a task. Whenever it is a tech input is from the user, and a decide, then it will provide the exact and the appropriate and correlative answers, and then complete that particular task. But in case of the agentic AI, it will be means it will handle the multi-steps of goals with the planning and coordinations. Now, whenever we are using a generative AI, at that time, no external tools is required for the help. But but in case of our AI agent, we have external tools that we have already see. There is a APIs are used for the flight API, so that it is easy to check the process and will give the output. Then there is a, if there is a multiple tools are used in the combinations of providing the output, then the agentic AI come into the pictures. Now, with respect to the decisions, the AI agent is also providing a complete decisions, but the agentic AI is taking a decisions with a considering a multiple agents of AI, and the combination means they are taking inputs from a multiple agents, and then they are providing. So it is same like a human brain, and so it really this will be helpful for our day-to-day activity. So in this way, we means these terms are really helpful whenever you are using or you want to study for artificial intelligence. Now see how internally AI is working. It is collecting a data, then it is preparing a data for that particular output. Then it is choosing a model, what exactly either I want to be a generative or the AI agents, and like that it is a training to that model. Then also it checking the accuracy. Why it is saying in the evaluations they are checking the accuracy. Whatever the output is providing from the chat GPT is not a always 100% accurate. It may be a near about, or it may not be. But means because means internally they are predicting, means they are whatever the input they have, on that basis they are providing the predictions to us. So that's why the to check the accuracy is also very important to that. Then they are tuning to the improve the accuracy, and then they are deploying the AI agents into the market. Now we have the, while we are working with the AI, we have a data, algorithm, model, and the predictions. Now see, whenever we are thinking currently, when with respect to the careers, when all students are thinking about the AI, they are thinking the engineering is only the field they are working for that. It is really or not. Actually, any domain person can work for the AI, can use the AI, and also develop a AI. Even though a development is a not task of only the engineers, it is a commander. Suppose you have a different domain, and if we consider the bioinformatics, for example, the students of bioinformatics already have a domain knowledge. Suppose we consider it as a 90% of bioinformatic knowledge that particular student have, then 10% of Python knowledge or the AI knowledge that will help to convert that, means that combine with alignment with the AI, and then combination of that they can develop a system of a bioinformatics. That's why in the industry as well, in the industry they are expecting other, means they are not hiring the engineering people only, they are hiring from the different stream, because they are, means there is a health people, health means medical students are available, bioinformatics students are available, then there is a business domain students, interior. Why? Because at last what happening, the data is coming in a different stream, from a different stream, our applications is also applied for the different. So why only the means they are more focused a domain person. So whenever you are trying, so play means we need to be a focus and roadmap accordingly, and need to be a study. Means suppose we are thinking for the bioinformatics student, so I just capture one picture how the means what is exactly the libraries of a Python that will be helpful for the bioinformatics. So as the inside the bioinformatics, we have data manipulation and the data analysis. For that, they are using a different libraries like a pandas, numpy. Then for the data visualization, these are the libraries of Python, and these are the tasks where we are means a data visualization inside the bioinformatics. So now, according to the different stream, the Python has a library, and the Python is very rich in case of libraries for the different. So whenever we need to be a search like Python libraries for the interior designers people, for the Python libraries for bioinformatics, so that the relevant library we can capture, and we need to study for those libraries as well. Now, okay. So now in the applications of AI, now AI is used in different sectors. So as here is here we can use for the drugs discovery in the agriculture sector. Then in the diagnosis of in suppose by microbiology, inside that we have DNA analysis things. So in that as well we can use healthcare sector, then environmental biotechnologies. So we can use this AI applications, because if it is really a good, if the AI will be helpful for the life science people, as we are helping to the human itself. So I would like to say this is an open platform for the AI. So needs to the think a student, instead of only using the tools, we need to be a things more extra, that just to understand the basic, and then on top of that need to learn one language, and then how can we align for that, as I already showed the different terms. These terms, once we get the understanding of that different means terms of AI, definitely that study will be the easy and interesting as well. Now in with respect to the AC, the every means every topic has a pros. Means a two means it's having two sides. So one is a pros and cons, definitely. So so we need to be utilized as long as we can use for the best for that. So with respect to the pros of artificial intelligence, we have efficiency and the automations. Definitely using the AI, we can be. It is very easy for that. Means it will be helpful for that. Means it is increasing our productivity. That for the manufacturing or the means if you think like the suppose some means some patients is come and checking I want to a diagnosis at that time. Just by checking a symptoms, the AI is a means AI system will provide the what exactly the happened, how we can recover that particular disease, and what means then it will provide drugs discovery, everything will be at the happen. So it will be at means automations is very within a second, and it will help to us. Then data analysis and the insights. So when as we are, whenever we are checking in case of a research, we have a lot of data, we want to be analyze that and we want to final output. Then for that decision making, as there is a lot, so it will be a help to analyze that data. It will check and it will provide the final result or the statistics on top of that. Then improved in healthcare. Definitely the diagnosis accuracy. If you see in the case of the corona of the cancer, where we need to be provide the means analysis or provide the result of the we need to be in less time, so that we can plan the treatment accordingly. So it will be that's why the in healthcare the AI will be helpful. Then it will availability, as it is a machine, the availability is 24/7. So we can easily means it is without any sleep or that, because means as it is machine, it's having the high computational powers. That's why it is really means it will be a continuously works as long as the server and the hardware is supporting to that particular system. So there is a no means there is a less number of means misleading, or there is a less number of failure things. Then enhancement the human capabilities. Definitely, as the means human capability will increase. Suppose someone is thinking, I want to generate one product. So before creating a new product, if I have the back histories of the particular thing, it will be help to us. That's why it will be enhance the human capability. Now, when the AI come into the picture, the AI required as the AI is handling a tremendous data, because the data is coming, input is data sets are coming from throughout the worldwide. Then it's using whatever the processing energy will require, it is also the more. That's why the high energy consumption is happening. Then carbon emissions is come into the pictures. As we are using AIs, we need a servers that much capacity to keep the data. Means we need a data center. Then we are using to keep the systems cooling. That's why we need waters, and that water is a required. The means that is a large amount of water is required. So to overcome this, this is a new chance to us to improve. How can we means develop a AI with a less amount of means energy sources, or the wherever it will not impact on our environment. Now, means as the day to day, the AI is having a growth. It's the what happening, the whatever the hardware is required, but means you are utilizing the hardware in the tremendous. So and it is powerful as well. Suppose any update will come, that old one is getting. That's why the e-wastage is also increasing. That is not a good for us. So to overcome this, we need to be a recycle this thing, so that it will be a really means we if you think alternatives for this all the things, then AI will come actually useful for us. Okay. With respect to the career also, the AI means we found some AI cons. So whenever means previously there is a manual labor works are going on. Nowadays, due to the AI, we have many solutions. How can we automate the things? There are so who that persons who are working for that manual, I mean that labor, it get replaced with the AI. So that is a job displacement. So that's why it is a really important while learning, teaching in a student phase, in a career phase, everyone needs to be a learn AI. So that's we cannot replace by the system or by the machine. Then privacy and the security concerns. Now what happening when we want to search something on ChatGPT? By mistake, we are providing our data as well. Suppose I want to ask, please correct my address, and if I given my name and my address to the ChatGPT, definitely it is again input to the ChatGPT. So it is means we are ourselves are like means so we are ourselves are means disturbing means we are creating the issues for self means with respect to the privacy and the securities. So that what we can say, if you are want to search anything, don't provide the organization name, don't provide your personal information. It not required to provide your mobile number, so that it will provide the answer. That's why the prompting is very necessary whenever you want a search from a we want output from a AI. Then the lack of transparency and accountability. See, the AI is a machine, it's not a human as it's having the sense. Means to think like that. Suppose we have 9 inputs. Suppose we are, means total there is a 10 people and 9 people are sharing a tomato itself. Definitely the system get trained accordingly and it will output like that. So that's why it might be the happen the black boxes will happen, and it will be a leading for the wrong decisions as well, because it is giving output as it is trained by the inputs. That's why the input is the so the transparency and it really required. There should be the lack of means if there is a good transparency, definitely it will answer the right. Otherwise, as the machine has no human sense, it cannot be give the according to the emotions. Okay. Then the dependency and the de-skill. Now, if you see, when the AI is coming to the pictures, everyone is asking if simple prompt or the simple thing is required. We are a chat GPT, means we are not thinking. We just provide the prompt to the hey chat GPT, please correct this sentence. So we might be the loss of our grammar. We might means we are descaling ourselves, because see the definitely we need to utilize the technology. I'm not against that, but where should we utilize that, on which platform, for which purpose, that is also it should not be de-skill ourselves. Because the child means small kids are even they want to complete their submission, they are searching and they're good. Even in a research we are just sometimes it happening, we are copy pasting the things without reading and the formatting as well. So it is a like a de-scaling ourselves. Then ethical concerns. See, whenever the any app is coming, we are providing ourselves pictures and that things. So and even we are providing the information like a so one, it is very dangerous for the countries. Means if there is a Aadhaar card, SSN numbers like this information, and if are providing, it is danger to our means countries also. It's security of a country. Then that's a thing we need to be in consideration, and then we need to be used. So what exactly means whenever we are agree that AI is a tremendously growing, but what exactly the limitations to AI itself? The limitation of a data, as the data is growing and it's coming from the various sector of from the various sector, then from a different countries in worldwide. So we have a limitation of a data. Definitely, as the data is increases, we require the high power of the CPUs and that thing. So and graphical processing units as well. That's why we require the more computational power for the processing. And the third thing is that as a new data is coming, we need to train that data. So there is a time limitations as well. Means this is a very fastly going. Even it is in spiral way, it is a fastly growing. So it is difficult to manage, and this is a limitations as well. Now, whenever with respect to the career, if anyone is thinking, definitely any stream of the students come for the AI career, and it is a really a good. Before that, what happened? If anyone want to be a start a work to the industry, they are mostly are engineers. are willing, and they that's why they want to I mean, so want to complete the engineering. Now it is not a real. It's now any streams people can see the AI as a career. That's the AI as a machine learning engineer. Then there is a data scientist. Now this data scientist is from a different field. I mean, someone is a data scientist of the healthcare domain. Someone is for the insurance domain, banking domain. So we have a different data means domains as well. Then NLP engineer. NLP is nothing but a natural language processing engineers. So we have these different career aspect. Also, the computer vision engineers is a post that they are working for the images and the videos. Then the AI research scientist. Okay. Means there is this recently there is a most required this actually post because there is need to research on AI how exactly we can overcome this cons of AI. Then how can we generates the powerful system with the without impacting the environmental. So that's why the scientist is also required. AI developer, as we have already software applications, we just integrate the AI. So the software is also AI developer is required. Robotics engineer, AI product manager, data analyst, and the business intelligence analyst. Now, as there is a required different data is from the different stream, so analyst is also required. And on top of that, to that all the data is come into that business decisions. We can means AI career means the business analyst career will help will help to come into to use the AI for the as a career. Now, recently, means most of the companies, I mean, there is various companies are working for the AI. So here, I have highlighted some only four. That is OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, because these companies already having a huge amount of data with them. They have the cloud, powerful clouds, and they are processing for that. They are researching to the in that. That's why if you see that means recently layoffs are going on in MNCs. Why? Because they are replacing the manual works and they want a persons who having a AI knowledge. Then yeah, I just highlighted here for the microbiology because I want to miss the students need to be a search likewise for which company I need to be apply. Like if there is students of microbiology, they can apply for a TCS, Infosys, then means the Wipro. These companies are working for multiple domains. Now, means inside that for the TCS they require the students of engineering as well. They require the healthcare students as well. Even Accenture, IBM. So that's why the students need to be a things now a new career options inside the IT information technologies, and they can align their domain knowledge with the AI. Now, this is last means what I want to highlight. Who can use AI? Definitely, everyone can use AI. Who can make a career in AI? Everyone can make a career in AI. And once we got a roadmap for that, how to study. Now the everything is available on YouTube itself, and there is a lot of input sources to learn for the AI. A lot of materials are available so that the students can get a knowledge and the start to build their own agents. They can create their own GPT that like this. So thank you. That's it from my end regarding the AI.
Thank you so much, madam. Anisha, please.
Yes. It was a wonderful learning experience, ma'am. You very well cover the topics like how does AI work, weak AI and strong AI, machine learning, deep learning, AI and generative AI, large language model, etc. AI agents, agentic AI, pros of AI like healthcare in 24/7 and availability, etc. Cons of AI like job displacement, privacy and security concerns, lack of transparency, ethical concerns. You also covered the environmental impact of AI, high energy consumption, carbon emission, water usage, etc. E-waste also. So thank you so much. It will be useful in reshaping both the research work as well as teaching by improving the efficacy, accuracy, and accessibility. Thank you all very much. Now I would like to welcome Ms. Rohini Petilwar for vote of thanks.
Thank you, Anisha ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. Respected dignitaries, honorable resource person, organizing committee member, and all the participants. I, Rohini Ravindra Pedilwar, research scholar from Department of Chemistry, Kamla Nehru Mahavidyalaya, feel to honor to propose the vote of thanks. I am very thankful to organizing team for giving me this opportunity to deliver the vote of thanks. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our Honorable President, Dr. Suhasini Vanzari Ma'am, Amar Seva Mandal, for her continuous support and guidance. I would also like to thank to Honorable Secretary Advocate Abhijit Vanzari Sir, Amar Seva Mandal and MLC for his encouragement and support. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Dr. Smita Vanzari Ma'am, Treasurer, Amar Seva Mandal, and Senate member for motivating and encouraging us to organize such meaningful program that benefit research and teachers. I would like to express my sincere thanks to our respected principal, Dr. Dilip Badwaik sir, Kamla Nehru Mahavidyalaya, for permitting and supporting us for such type of program. I would also like to thank our respected Vice Principal, Dr. Ninat Kashikar sir, for his constant support. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to this resource person, Dr. Sarita Wagmare ma'am, for her insightful session on artificial intelligence in everyday life. Her valuable knowledge and the practical insight have truly enriched us and helped to understand the importance of AI in our daily lives. I would like to thank FDP organizer Dr. Mamta Wagh ma'am and her team for organizing such a wonderful program for the growth and development of teachers and researchers. I would also like to extend my thanks to technical team for their smooth support. Finally, I express my sincere thanks to all the participants for their patient listening and the active participation. Once again, thank you everyone for making this session successful. Thank you.
Sarita ma'am,
Rohini
thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry for interruption.
So today's session provided valuable insights into AI, equipping us with practical strategies to enhance our academic practices. I extend my sincere gratitude to our resource person for sharing their expertise and to all the participants for patiently listening to all the new learnings. I encourage everyone to apply these learnings in their professional journey. With this, we conclude today's FDP session. Thank you and have a great day ahead. Thank you. Thank you.
We'll end the meeting. Sarita ma'am, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you ma'am. Thank you.